Good afternoon, everybody. It's now 12:30, so we'll go ahead and start the January meeting of the Merit Council Board. First item of business is to set the agenda. Does anyone present have a item they wish to have added to the agenda? Okay, I have one item, that is the election of the chair for the year of 2025. So if you add that under setting the agenda, we'll just add that. Hearing no other items, we'll go ahead and set the agenda. Okay, moving forward, we have, next item is the actual election, so I'll accept nominations for the position of chair.
I would like to nominate Chairman Manning for a new term.
There's a nomination. Do we have a second?
I second that nomination.
Thank you. Any further nominations? Okay, nominations for chair are closed. Call for a vote. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion passes. Thank you for the confidence, and we'll move forward with me as chair for the year of 2025. Next item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes of the previous meeting. Those minutes are dated December 9th. Are there any corrections, deletions, additions to those minutes? Hearing none, I'll call for a motion to approve.
So move.
By Vaughn, second by anyone?
I second.
Second.
Okay. All in favor of approval? Signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Thank you. Next item, the Knox County Sheriff's Office job descriptions. Chief, could you come forward, please? I understand you're going to limit these to 45 minutes? Hour, sorry. I am an optimist. Thank you.
Currently, we have a sergeant two position, proposal for a lieutenant two and a captain two. The positions would actually mirror the sergeant two in effect now, with exceptions to time and grade. So lieutenant two would be 20 years of service with the sheriff's office, with 5 years in grade as a lieutenant. Captain two would be 20 years of service with the sheriff's office, 5 years in grade as a captain. These positions, supervisors, as they progress, those field and opportunities become much narrower, and supervisors may remain in these positions longer without the possibility of salary progression, while the roles and responsibilities continue to increase.
Okay. Any questions regarding these positions? Sir, we'll handle them individually if that's acceptable. So I need a motion to recommend approval of the Lieutenant 2 position. Need a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
Need a second?
Second.
Okay, motion by Boatman, second by Vaughn. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for the question. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Thank you. Next item, I need a motion to recommend approval of the Captain 2 position.
Motion
Was that by Crichton?
by me.
Johnson, okay, thank you. Second on the motion,
I second it.
Boatman, thank you. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for the question, signify approval by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved, thank you. Pardon me?
That is all.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were going to handle the support services position. Are you handling? Oh, okay, thank you. Thanks, sir. Sir, could you state your name for the panel, please?
Sure. Good morning. I'm Captain John Rader. I'm the Director of the Support Services Unit. Colloquial support services is comprised of our records division, our TELSO division, and what we call our leads division, which is, that handles matters of NCIC rules.
Thank you.
I am presenting the Assistant Director of Support Services position. Historically, the unit has had one supervisor with assistant supervisors, but to create a better chain of command, I'm asking to create this Service Assistant Director position. We're a unit of about 40 people that operates 24 hours, 7 days a week. So it's helping with the management of that.
Thank you. Any questions for the captain? Thank you, sir. I'll entertain a motion to, for recommendation of approval of this position.
Motion?
And when I say that, excuse me a minute, Dan, when I say that, whenever we pass a motion here, it's strictly a recommendation of the county commission that they approve it. We just send over a recommendation. We support this addition to their, for lack of a better description, org chart. So, I'm sorry. So I have a motion. I need a second on the motion
Second.
by Vaughn. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for the question. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Thank you, so moved. Excuse me. The last item on the agenda is a request for a grievance hearing from Gabriel Loya. This conversation is strictly to grant the request, and then we'll set a date. So we won't be discussing any of the particulars of the grievance hearing. We'll just have a conversation whether or not we wish to, are you Mr. Loya?
No, sir.
Okay.
I'm Madison Sheriff's Office.
Right. Do you want to come forward, sir?
Yes, please, sir.
Thank you. I thought you looked familiar, and I go, that's not Mr. Loya, but,
Not the suit and tie today.
but I'm not, you weren't in your outfit, so, yeah.
I guess we're unaware of we know a grievance has been filed, we've seen it on the agenda, but we are not been served with a grievance, we don't know the basis for the grievance, so I guess we enter an objection by default for that reason. There's only 3 reasons that someone can file a grievance or have a grievable matter. Without seeing the grievance, I can't address whether it's grievable or not, that is, whether it's political, arbitrary, or whether we fail to follow a rule. On the only basis he can grieve. So without having read it, we enter a, I guess, by default, procedural objection.
Okay. Thanks, sir.
Not in the room either.
Thank
We
you.
move for a dismissal or a failure to, we move that you not grant a grievance down here as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any statements by members of the board? Okay, so hearing none, I'll go ahead and weigh in on this. So under the parameters of us, termination or an employee that's terminated, any termination can be grievable simply because of a termination, loss of pay and position. So aside from the specifics of the instant case that we're going to discuss, I would vote in favor of allowing this individual to have due process within this body, and I welcome any other comments or response to my statement. Sorry? Somebody, okay. Does anybody have any other comments, or I'm a one-man band today? Okay. Go ahead.
Was Mr. Loya required to be here today?
No.
For the grievance? Okay.
Yeah, like I said, this is nothing more than whether or not we're going to grant the hearing and set a date. So he's given notice to the Merit Council, and by our rules and regs, we're to act on it. And we could vote to deny the hearing, and he would still get notice that it was so. Any other questions or comments? Okay, hearing none, I'll call for the question. I'm requesting a motion to approve a hearing for Mr. Loya on the fact that he was terminated from the sheriff's office. Can I have a motion for that?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Crichton. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Vaughn. Hearing any other discussion? Hearing none. Call for the question. All in favor of granting the hearing signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed?
Aye.
Okay, so it's 6-1 approved. Okay, moving on, we need to set a date for the hearing, so I'd ask everybody to, and what we could do to make this easy is we could schedule it for the February hearing date, unless somebody wants to, anybody on the board have any strong desire to meet sooner than that. I realize all of you are busy, so I want to be very, very sensitive to your time. I'm sorry, Ms. Taylor, I can't find it on my calendar.
We don't have a February. The next
That's
meeting is in May.
That would
but
explain,
I would definitely need till February to prepare with your request for all the information that will be I
Well-
need to gather too.
well, is 30 days sufficient, or do we need 45? 30, that's fine, okay. So is there any objection to the 10th of February? How does that look? Again, a Monday. Does anybody have any objections to hearing it on Monday, the 10th of February?
What time would the Monday?
12:30, same time, is that okay, or?
Could we start at 1? I have to be.
I'd have to defer the commission. Okay, so 1 o'clock? Does anybody have any objections to February 10th at 1 o'clock? Okay, we'll set that as the date and time. And you'll give Mr. Loya notice. And also the county legal representation. Yes, sir, you wanted to be heard?
If we could get a copy of the grievance as well, so we know what we're
Sure.
proceeding against.
Sure. I think we, by design, or by practice, we provide all documents that we've received to both parties.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, so I'm not going to try and spell and talk. That's not a very pretty sight, so. So we've got February 10th, 1 PM. Mr. Loya is going to be noticed, and the county attorney is going to be noticed. Is there any other items on that grievance that we need to discuss? Ms. Taylor, am I missing anything? Thank you. Okay. Are there any other items for the good of the Merit Council Board? Okay, hearing none, we stand adjourned. Thank you.